Welcome to Image Deco, your go-to destination for stunning home design and interior ideas. Today's episode is a true tropical escape. We're diving into simple DIY landscape garden design tips to transform your front yard into a lush tropical paradise. Whether you're working with a tiny yard or a sprawling space, you can bring the beauty of a tropical retreat right to your doorstep without spending a fortune. We'll explore creative, low-cost landscaping hacks, layout planning, plant selections, and ambience-enhancing elements that work together to give your front yard a fresh, exotic look. This transformation is all about achieving lush, layered beauty with an easy, do-it-yourself approach. So grab a notebook and your favorite garden gloves. It's time to turn that ordinary space into something extraordinary. If you love relaxing vibes, beautiful homes, and garden inspirations, don't forget to hit that subscribe button like this video and drop a comment below telling us which idea you love most. The heart of a tropical paradise is its greenery. Start by selecting the right combination of plants that offer height, texture, and bold color. Palms, like the pygmy date palm or sago palm, create a strong vertical presence while remaining small enough for DIY landscaping. Complement these with vibrant, leafy companions like elephant ears, caladiums, crotons, or bird of paradise plants. For a layered look, place taller plants toward the back of your garden bed and gradually decrease in height as you move forward. This adds depth and mimics a naturally thriving jungle environment. Don't forget ground covers like mondo grass or ferns to soften the base and add density. When planting, group in odd numbers, 3s and 5s work best to make it feel organic. Make sure your choices are suited to your local climate or have adaptable alternatives, and always focus on plants that thrive in full to partial sun, depending on your front yard's exposure. A tropical landscape shouldn't just look beautiful. It should feel welcoming and easy to navigate. Start with a layout plan that considers the flow from your front gate or sidewalk to your entrance. Use curved paths instead of straight ones to create a sense of discovery and movement. If you're on a budget, consider simple DIY stepping stones made of concrete or natural slate. These can be bordered with pea gravel or mulch to enhance the design and keep it low maintenance. Use plants to guide the eye and subtly direct the path, almost like they're embracing your guests. You can even create garden zones, like a cozy bench corner under a small tree or a planter vignette near the porch. The goal is to strike a balance between aesthetics and functionality, so your tropical landscape doesn't just feel like decor. It becomes a place to pause and enjoy. Every great landscape needs a focal point, a spot that catches the eye immediately. In a tropical front yard, this could be a dramatic plant, a water feature, a sculpture, or even a decorative container arrangement. Consider installing a small bubbling fountain surrounded by low ferns and colorful flowers. If water features aren't your thing, use a large decorative pot filled with a show-stopping tropical plant, like canna lilies or red tea plants. These add height and vibrant hues that pop against the greenery. Think of it like setting the stage in your yard. It gives your design a purpose and draws people in. A focal point also provides a reference for the rest of your layout, helping you organize other plants and paths in a visually pleasing way. When done right, it can turn your simple DIY effort into something that feels professionally designed and incredibly inviting. Tropical gardens are all about richness, and that comes from mixing textures and colors. Don't be afraid to go bold here. This isn't the time for minimalist planting. Pair large, smooth leaves with narrow, feathery ones. Mix deep greens with fiery reds, golden yellows, and intense purples. You can achieve this by combining cordylines, hibiscus, bromeliads, and coleus. Even foliage-focused plants can offer incredible visual diversity. This variety mimics the wildness of a rainforest and makes your garden feel alive and immersive. Make sure to stagger plant heights and layer them both horizontally and vertically. You want to create that lush, overgrown look, but still maintain some order by keeping walkways and edges clean. For an extra punch, consider planting colorful borders or installing small raised beds near your walkway. Texture, color, and placement will be your biggest allies in creating a vibrant tropical paradise right outside your front door. A tropical paradise doesn't stop being magical when the sun sets. To maintain the vibe into the evening, incorporate simple DIY lighting. Solar garden stakes are an easy and affordable option to line your pathways. For a soft glow, string warm LED fairy lights through small trees, wrap them around columns, or drape them above porch spaces. You can even use lantern-style lights tucked among the plants for a subtle, romantic ambience. If you have a larger focal plant, uplight it with a spotlight to create dramatic shadows and highlight its shape. Garden lighting not only enhances safety and accessibility, but also transforms your front yard into a cozy nighttime retreat. Stick to warm-tone lights to enhance the tropical feel, avoiding harsh white tones. The goal is to make your yard feel like an island escape, inviting both you and your guests to enjoy the outdoors long after dusk. Defining your garden beds with clear edges makes your design feel polished and intentional. And the best part, you can do this yourself with minimal tools and a bit of creativity. Try using natural materials like bamboo poles, recycled bricks, or stones for a tropical-inspired look. You can also purchase affordable rubber edging that mimics natural textures. Lay them along the boundaries of your planting areas to contain mulch, separate the lawn, and make maintenance easier. Curved borders work best in tropical gardens as they mimic natural growth patterns and soften the landscape. For added flair, consider mixing borders with small decorative elements like seashells, driftwood, or carved tiki-style ornaments. These little details create character and reinforce your tropical theme. A well-defined edge not only enhances the overall visual appeal, but also keeps your DIY project looking clean and thoughtfully executed. true tropical landscape feels harmonious with nature. That's why incorporating natural elements beyond plants is key. Think of wooden planters, bamboo trellises, stone garden paths, and water bowls filled with floating flowers. These materials create balance and warmth while blending seamlessly with your greenery. You can even repurpose items like driftwood, woven baskets, or terracotta pots for a handmade touch. The combination of natural textures brings variety to your garden without clashing with a vibrant plant life. If you're feeling crafty, try DIY garden art made from reclaimed wood or coconut husks. It's budget-friendly, eco-conscious, and incredibly stylish. This connection to nature helps create a tranquil, spa-like feeling in your front yard, encouraging relaxation and mindfulness. Whether you're welcoming guests or coming home from work, the mix of natural elements and tropical plants will make your outdoor space feel like a serene vacation every day. A lush tropical front yard only stays beautiful if it's healthy. So let's talk maintenance. Tropical plants usually need regular watering, especially in the early stages. Consider installing a simple drip irrigation system or soaker hose to make watering efficient and hands-free. Mulch around the base of plants to retain moisture and prevent weed growth. It also gives your garden a finished look. As your plants grow, regular pruning will keep them in shape and promote new growth. Fertilize with an organic or tropical plant-specific fertilizer every few weeks to support vibrant leaves and blooms. Pay attention to sun exposure, and don't hesitate to move container plants around to keep them happy. Most importantly, walk through your garden often. Check for pests, dry spots, or overgrown areas. This hands-on approach not only keeps your garden in top shape, but also builds your connection to the space you've lovingly created. And there you have it, simple DIY landscape garden design tips to transform your front yard into a lush tropical paradise. With just a bit of planning, creativity, and hands-on effort, you can completely change the look and feel of your home's exterior. From selecting the right plants to adding lighting and focal points, these small, intentional choices bring big, bold results. A lush front yard not only adds beauty and curb appeal, but also gives you a peaceful escape from the everyday grind, right outside your front door. Thank you for joining us on this tropical transformation journey. If you enjoyed this video and found inspiration for your next garden project, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the Image Deco channel for more fresh ideas, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing about your creative projects and design wins. Until next time, stay inspired and keep designing your dream spaces.